Hey guys, and welcome to Makeup and Beauty Monday. Today I'm going to be doing a new in makeup and first impressions video on some products I got from Black Up Cosmetics about a couple weeks ago. And if you don't know anything about Black Up Cosmetics, it's a brand that was started in France and it was made for darker skin tones. So perfect for people like me. They sell Black Up in Sephora and online. Unfortunately, they don't have them on the ground at my local Sephora, but I know that they do have them in certain areas. So they might be in your local Sephora, not sure, but check them out and see. Now this isn't the first time I was sent some stuff from Black Up Cosmetics. I was sent a lot of stuff, like I want to say in the fall, and everything that they sent, like foundation, concealer, contour, like all that kind of stuff, was not the right shade for my skin tone. So I didn't get any use out of that stuff, but I did get some use out of the blushes they sent, eyeshadows, lipstick, lip gloss, stuff like that. Like all that stuff worked well for me, but I never could get into that foundation. So they did send over some new foundation. They sent the same lipsticks as last time. I don't know if they knew that or not, but they also sent some brighter eyeshadows that is like perfect for spring. So I got this look that you're seeing right now with the products that they sent, but after I showed how the products worked, I just went ahead and like used the rest of the stuff that I usually wear to make it look more like me. So hopefully that makes sense, but if it doesn't, it will once we get into the review. So before I start applying the makeup, I actually had my own base already prepped. So I had primer, concealer, and highlighting concealer and powder all ready on my face, and I went ahead and started using the products. So the first product that I applied to my face was the foundation. They sent over the mattifying fluid foundation. I am an oily girl, so I love matte foundations. Any foundation that's going to keep me matte throughout the day is my best friend. And they sent over 2 of them, which I was so happy about because like I said before, when they sent over some stuff, it was all the wrong color for me and I could just never get any use out of them. So I ended up going with the shade 16. It says Lot 5GA, and this is actually, I thought it was going to be too light for me, but it turned out to be perfect for me. It really blended well into my skin tone, and I actually really did like the foundation. Like it matched perfectly, and it's not too heavy, it's not too light. It's like the perfect blend for me. I don't really care for like heavy foundations, just perfect. Next I used the La Matte Smoky Waterproof Eyeliner. I'm guessing that's what it is. It doesn't say eyeliner, it just says smoky waterproof, and this is like a dark brown color. I don't usually apply dark brown to my eyes. I usually put like black in my waterline. I don't think I'm going to use this anymore as an eyeliner because it really does nothing for my eyes because it's the dark brown color. I think I'm going to continue using this as a lip liner though, especially if I'm going for a nude lip. This will be the perfect color. It does say waterproof, so I'm not sure if that will make a difference, but we're going to find out. Next I use the L'Ecole Smoky Waterproof Eyeliner again. This is in the color KS10, and this is a really pretty teal color. It was kind of sheer and it gave kind of like an iridescent look underneath my eye, which I did not like at all. I feel like if you're going to put this underneath your eye or on your eye, you want it to be opaque. You don't want it to come off shimmery or just not thick and rich, like rich in color. So I didn't really care for this. I actually did at the end go back and powder over it with the same color eyeshadow just to give it a more opaque look. The next thing I used was an eyeshadow. They actually sent over 2 eyeshadows that I didn't want to use because of the color of the eyeliner. I just didn't want bright on bright eyeshadow, and they sent over a green eyeshadow and they sent over another teal blue eyeshadow. I just didn't think that would complement the teal on underneath my eye, so I went in with this eyeshadow. They sent this with the first package they sent to me in the fall, and I thought it would look really pretty on my eye because it's like it's golden-y color, but it actually didn't show up that well at all. I was like, is it on my eye? Like I kept applying it and I thought it looked better when I applied it with my finger than it did with a brush, but then I just realized you couldn't really see it at all. So I ended up putting a primer on my eye later on and then applying it, and so you can see it on my eyes now, but I had to apply the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in order for you to see it, because you couldn't see it before. It was just like completely sheer. But I do really like this color. The next thing I applied is a blush, and this is also from the first package they sent me in the fall. This is the blush in color 02. This is such a beautiful color, a beautiful plum color. It's almost really like a fuchsia color, and it's just so freaking pretty. I love this blush. This is like my favorite type of blushes to rock, honestly. So I just love it, and it applies beautifully onto the skin. I always think that applying blush on camera, it looks like it's just so much and it's overwhelming, but in real life it doesn't look overwhelming at all, and it's just so beautiful. Oh my god, it's one of my all-time favorite blushes, seriously. I think just for the color, honestly, not even for the color payoff, just for the color. Next up, I applied the lipstick, and this is in the color 38M. Now, I don't know if this is like what this is called, if this is like a long-lasting lipstick. It's not a matte lipstick. It doesn't, I mean, it has Rouge à Lèvres. I don't know what that means. I don't speak French, so. But nonetheless, this lipstick is super creamy. First of all, I do love the color. It reminds me of the blush a little bit. I just love purples and like dark pinks. Beautiful on my skin tone. But yeah, this is a very creamy lipstick. It's not creamy to the point where it doesn't apply opaque. It does apply very opaque. It is a little too bright for me without a liner, so I did go back in with Night Moth liner from MAC to just, you know, make it look wearable on my skin tone. But I really do love the lipstick. These three lipsticks they sent are the same lipsticks they sent me before, so these are not new in, just so you guys know. But for those of you who do like the 90s trend that's going on right now, the color 112135 is definitely going to be up your street, because it's like a true brown. I don't really care for brown on my lips because it just looks like nothing's on them. Just, I don't know, I don't care for the trend. And this one, the 281235, I don't really care for lips that have like this iridescent finish to them. It's kind of sparkly. It's not for me. This honestly reminded me of the eyeliner as well. I like stuff to be opaque. I don't really care for like shimmery or glittery type stuff. It's just not for me. But if you like it, go ahead and get it, girl, because these lipsticks are super creamy. Very nice. So these are some of the pictures I took when the makeup looked fresh. I had just applied it, took a couple pictures in the sunlight, and also took some pictures in my office where it's not that much sunlight, just so you guys can see the difference. I really did like it. I thought it looked really nice and looked put together. I liked how the foundation blended into my skin without any problems at all, which is really nice whenever you're trying out a new foundation. However, it's now 9 hours later, and as you can see, I think it still looks pretty good. As for the mattifying foundation, I think it did a really good job. My makeup isn't breaking up at all. The eyeliner looks really good, even though I did apply an eyeshadow, like I said, after I applied the eyeliner, just so it can look opaque, because I don't care for the shimmery stuff. The eyeshadow still looks really good, which I'm really surprised about it. The eyeliner I used doesn't look that good, but again, it's not from Black Up, it's something else that I used. But yeah, it looks really good. I'm glad that I did apply a primer to my eyes, so the color can actually shine through, but I still really like it. And yeah, the blush, I can still see the blush, which is really nice, because I thought for sure that would sweat off. It was a hot day here in Michigan. I think it was a high of 78, 79 maybe. I did walk my dog for an hour. I ran some errands. I cooked, I cleaned. So it's been like a full day of work, okay? And it still looks really good. So I'm really, really happy with the foundation for sure. This is definitely gonna be on my little shelf here of foundations. I'm gonna actually save it there for when I'm gonna be outside and I need something that's gonna keep my skin matte. I did have to blot my face, I will say, after I came back from outside from walking my dog, because I walked him for an hour. I did have a little perspiration, but that's to be expected. I mean, it was literally not a cloud in the sky, so I had like direct sun beaming down on me for an hour walking my dog. So I think it held up really, really nicely. I also love the lipstick. I literally ate twice. I ate at noon after I applied my makeup, and then I ate just like an hour ago for dinner. You know, I did blot before I ate because I didn't want to eat the makeup, but I think it looks really, really good. I'm really happy with it. So that's it for this new in and first impressions video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you've ever tried Black Up Cosmetics before and what you like in their line. So that's it for this video, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. 7 products they sent of their new collection. It's like Madam CJ Walker Beauty Culture Curl Enhancing Jamaican Black Castor and